Hey everybody, it's your favorite gentleman, Marcus Norman of Gentleman Style Podcast Show. Today we have a very special guest who's going to teach us, an expert in the field of hemp and CBD. This man is phenomenal. He's going to help us get to a better understanding of how this industry works. You won't want to miss 1 second of this powerhouse speaker, this hardworking man, this gentleman coming to the stage here. So you won't want to miss it. Here we go. Hey everybody, it's your favorite gentleman, Marcus Norman of Coming to the Gentleman Style Podcast stage. And today we have Patrick Brown. This brother, this man is a farmer who's been farming on this family-owned land for generations in a small community called Hex Grove in southeastern Warren County, North Carolina. This farm was established by his grandfather, his great-grandfather, Mr. Byron C. Brown in 1865. Patrick is the man, the myth, the legend. He was next in line to inherit after generations of this family-owned land. And after graduating from Fayetteville State University in 2005, and armed with a degree in business administration and management, he traveled all over the world, honing his skills and fine-tuning his knowledge and expertise, and now running this industry, running a hemp CBD business that is changing the way we all do business. In addition to providing products for the medicinal sector, Patrick notes that the industrial hemp is also an excellent, cost-effective substitute for existing products such as textile, cellulose plastics, biofuels, and now hempcrete, which we'll get into later on in the show. Help me welcome to the stage, Mr. Patrick Brown. Welcome, sir. How are you? Welcome to the Gentleman Style Podcast Show today. How are you?
Great. How about yourself? Thanks for having me.
Absolutely. Thank you for joining us today. This is phenomenal. Sir, I want to dive right in. You have an incredible mind and you could do anything you set your mind to. Why you have a degree, you've traveled all over the world honing your skills. Why hemp? Why the hemp farming industry?
Well, for me and my family, it's to add to the modernization of farming. During my generation of farming, I grew up on this family farm, and we grew traditional crops that were not carbon neutral crops, and it was not giving back nutrients to the soil or to the environment, as far as creating a non-climate change environment. It gave me the opportunity to now farm on land for the purpose of creating products and goods and services for the consumer, instead of having to farm to survive. So that is where we are today in in my agriculture experience as the fourth generation farmer on the estate.
Makes sense. Why the industry though? There are pros, right? What are some of the benefits of hemp and what are some of the cons of hemp? We lost our connection. Hey guys, we're gonna go to a quick commercial break. That's the beauty of going live, right? That's the beauty of going live with these podcasts, with these shows. From time to time, we experience technical difficulties, and he's back. Mr. Brown, how are you?
Good, good. I'm not sure what happened there, but I guess I came right back. So
Glad to have you back. Glad to join us. I was asking the question. There are a lot of benefits around hemp, right, and CBD products. What are some of the benefits of hemp and CBD? What are the good stuff about them?
so of course the medicinal side of cannabinoids have been identified for our normal or uh current endocannabinoid system that God created for us. Is a receptor that the body needs to take in what is put in it. And we found that cannabinoids do so well naturally as a holistic approach rather than, of course, opioids or other medication that is prescribed. So that's the best thing that I could say for the medicinal side, of course. But for as a farmer, the longevity of the plant is what we utilize for the building material that we create, the textile industries that we add to, with some of the fibers that we grow for outside of the CBD process.
So your company, Hempfinity, it's called Hempfinity. You grow the
Yeah.
hemp, but you also create the other products from as well, or do you ship it out and there's a third party that creates the oils, the topical creams, the lotions, and all of that?
So the holistic portion of our business, which is our end products for medicinal use, those are all created from our CBD plants. The textile industry and the products and goods and services that we create for our consumers on the corporate level are come from a different strand of industrial hemp that we grow, and that's our industrial hemp fiber and industrial hemp grain plots that we grow. We grow around 170 acres of that each season, and for medicinal, we grow about 9,000 square feet of indoor CBD plants.
Wow.
And we process, manufacture, degum, decorticate, and we uh, also handle fulfillment and logistics. All that is done by me, myself.
What? So you're a busy man. Very, very busy man. That makes
Very,
sense. And that's powerful.
very, very,
Is there any
very.
side
So it's a
effects?
one-stop shop.
Go ahead. Sorry. It's a one
Okay.
stop shop.
No, no, I was just saying we're just a one-stop shop for beginning to end, from seed to shelf.
So can people come to the farm and purchase directly, or is it in Walmart? Are you in CVS? Are you in Rite Aid? Where can people go to purchase the medicinal, or they need a
So
prescription,
we
right? If
are
it's medicinal.
no, it is not. Our medicinal is not a THC derived product. Everything is non THC or up to 0.3%. It is not a medicinal regulated dosage of marijuana. It's industrial hemp, which does not require any type of medical card.
Oh wow. Wow, wow, wow. We have a
And
question.
our product,
Go ahead. Go ahead.
okay, our products can be purchased online at www.hempfinityus.com. Or if anyone is here locally that would like to visit our retail store, we're located on South Main Street in Warrenton, North Carolina. That's our retail space where you can actually go and purchase goods face to face. And on our farm business is appointment only for people that are interested in coming to learn about hemp. But our community supported agriculture program is a membership program where we provide vegetable boxes to customers every week on Wednesdays and Thursdays from 1 to 4 p.m.
Wow.
And that's all organic vegetables.
Major moves. We're gonna take one question from our VIP sponsors of the show. Speaking of VIP sponsors, down below is Patron Dean, and what you're noticing, guys, down below is $9.99. That helps us find new and exciting guests to help support the show and help grow the channel. Miss Erica Holmes, do you notice the hashtag next to her name? She's a VIP sponsor of the show, and again, these donations help us grow the channel and help find unique and powerful guests just like Mr. Brown. So our VIP sponsors, Erica Holmes asks, do you franchise the agriculture or the retail side of your businesses?
We do not franchise, however, we set up brick and mortar retail spaces. So we provide wholesale pricing and purchasing for new business, anyone that's interested in becoming CBD retail spaces. We provide white label opportunities that we can provide the product that we grow and process here on our farm, and you can actually create your own label and retail your product.
Ooh, that's juicy. A follow-up question is: do you teach how to farm on the farm? Do you teach like the youth? Do you you're a very big community man.
Yes, we provide volunteer programs for our young adults, and we also provide consultation service for people that are looking to get into the CBD business.
Wow. Perfect, perfect. Like I said, busy man. We're gonna go to a quick commercial break, y'all. You guys stay tuned, stay with us, stay engaged. We'll be right back. Good day, podcast listeners. This is your boy, Marcus Norman of Gentleman Style Podcast Show. I wanted to let you guys know that we will be rolling out a new feature and adding a join sponsor button next to the subscriber button here at the bottom of your screen. Once you click the button, it will display 3 membership levels. Gentleman Gentry, which is our entry level, Duke Duchess, which is our season level, and the Emperor and Empress, which is our most sophisticated level, which you will receive unique perks and benefits at each differing level and gain access to our community tab. We will also be sharing polls, upcoming events, and interviews, as well as receive feedback from our sponsors directly. Your support helps me find new and exciting guests to bring to the stage live. Well, in order to get the higher end speakers, it requires, some, you guessed it, money. So thank you for tuning in to my channel. And if becoming a sponsor sounds good to you, then select the join button below and choose your desired sponsor level. Let's continue to grow and serve the future of generations of men and women to come. Love you guys. Bye. We are back. We have the incredible, amazing Mr. Patrick Brown. He's breaking down his farm and his family-owned business that he's held for generations and taking the legacy to the next level. He just broke down how his hemp farm works and how he has a retail side and how those two businesses function together. Mr. Brown, what are some of the side effects of hemp, if any? Are there any side effects or concerns that people should be aware of?
No, there are no side effects associated with cannabinoids.
Absolutely. What's the difference between hemp? Because you said it earlier. What's the difference between hemp and 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 products with THC or CBD? What are the difference between hemp and all of those?
Basically, is the psychoactive effect. Industrial hemp does not have enough THC levels to create a psychoactive effect that can be more so of a feeling of being intoxicated or high. It is a derived plant originated from cannabis, but it is not associated with marijuana.
Wow. When you first started, when you first got involved, obviously this takes a lot of work to build up to the level. Farming is a big deal and it takes a lot. There's tractor trailers, all the equipment to run all of these things. What obstacles did you have to overcome in order to grow and sell hemp?
The biggest obstacle or hurdle would be finding the proper labor. Labor is pretty much high and far these days compared to when my dad farmed years ago. Um, it's just people not interested in farming work. So it's kind of hard to find labor. But once you have a person or a group of individuals working with you that have like minds and believe in your vision, it's it's a good thing. You know, go everything works out.
So what I'm hearing is you're hiring then. Is that what I understand?
Well, I'm not hiring at the moment, but as we scale up and increase our acreage and production, we will be hiring more in the future.
Absolutely. What kind of skill sets does it take to, like, what do you need? Farmers, do they have to have a degree in agriculture, or is there a way for someone to get in on the ground floor who's just hungry and motivated?
That's the main thing: hungry and motivated and willing to learn. Those are the three things that are needed to become a great farmer. Um, Being able to take advice from a person that may be younger than you, or may look like you, or may seem to want to make things in their particular way of how they do things. So being able to be a listener and be able to be open minded, I think, is two of the most important things that is needed to become a successful farmer.
Absolutely. Are there any integrations? Are there any animals that assist you on the farm? Like Miss Erica asked, do you have animals on the farm as well?
No, I do not have any livestock on my farm. That's just been something that I have never had interest in. Maybe in the future we would add that to our agro-tourism portion of our farm for events, something for children to be attracted to and play with. Maybe that may be something that we may do in the future. But as far as for agriculture purposes, no, I'm not interested in animals.
Absolutely. Absolutely. Makes sense. How did you fare? 2020 was a dumpster fire. COVID-19 was terrible. How did your farm and the retail side of things survive? How did you guys um weather that storm?
2020 was very successful for us. People paid attention to more of what they were putting into their bodies. People had a lot of time to sit back and read and learn and understand things of being able to just take. Or someone keep being able to just take a moment to reflect on some of the things, like I said, that they're putting into their bodies, and we had events that we continued to do farm tours throughout the pandemic. Of course, practicing social distancing. We were able to do more on site um, farm workshops, and I just feel like we took advantage of that time at that point during that crisis that we were going through.
Makes sense. Makes sense. Absolutely. What's the next level for you? Are you taking investors? Are you open to people investing in the farming and agriculture, the future of hemp? What's the next goal? What's the next milestone for you?
So the hardest part of the cannabis business is one, regulations by the state that you grow in, and two is creating an investment opportunity for other people. And when I say that, it's because the risk is higher than the reward.
Ooh,
A lot of people just look at the reward. The reward is the end product. They see it on the shelf, they see it in their hand, they see how it feels, they see what it does for them, but they don't have any idea of how much it costs to get to that point. And as a farmer and as a business owner, people have to understand that the vision will be there, the vision will always be there. But the return on the investment may take a lot more time than expected. And most of the time, people want to invest in things that get them paid right away instead of investing in the long haul. When we're able to find people that are willing to invest in the long haul of something that's going to be here forever, and not only just in the medicinal portion of CBD, but in the long haul of the opportunity to create goods and services that meet the demand of changing the climate that we live in. That is the longevity of this business. CBD is this much of a factor of the entire genetic makeup of regeneration. Regeneration is what the process that we are taking our farm through. This is 100-year-old centennial farm, and we are regenerating it to meet the demand of our climate, meaning that we're only growing things that are good for the consumption of the body or the development of the earth. Those are the two things. So when we have investors that are willing to invest in that mindset, then we can create a rate of return investment scale for them to invest in. And those people that are interested in that should be the people that should be contacting me in reference to how to create or be a part of our scalability of our farm business.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What documents or what should an investor have beforehand? What do I need if I want to invest? What do I need beforehand? How much capital is the minimum? What's the maximum investment that would be substantial enough?
So for a person that's willing to invest in the full portfolio of what we're trying to create here is a minimum of 10,000 liquid reserve to be able to invest in a farm business like ours.
Absolutely. Absolutely. $10,000 minimum. What's the maximum? Is there a limit on how much someone can invest?
There is no maximum.
No maximum. Absolutely. Do I have to reside in North Carolina?
You do not have to reside in North Carolina.
Absolutely. Perfect. 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 That is powerful. We have one more quick commercial break. Mr. Patrick Brown, y'all, the man, the myth, the legend, spilling the tea on CBD. I did not mean for that to rhyme like that. We will be right back from our show sponsors. See you guys soon.
Support for Gentleman Style Podcast is brought to you by Manscaped, who is the best in men's below-the-waist grooming champions of the world. Manscaped offers you precision engineering tools for your family jewels. Manscaped just launched their 4th generation trimmer, the Lawnmower 4.0. You heard that right, the 4.0. Join over 2 million men worldwide who trust Manscaped with this exclusive offer for you. 20% off free worldwide shipping with the code GENTSTYLE at manscaped.com.
We are back. If you all are tuning in for the first time to the Gentleman Style Podcast Show, we are on iHeartRadio, iTunes, Google Play, Audible, Facebook Business Page, and YouTube. And we have Mr. Patrick Brown, the man, the myth, the legend. He's on his family-owned land that he's cultivating and regenerating to meet the demand for hemp and cannabis products that he does by himself. He's not hiring yet, but you got to stay connected to him at his website at hempfinityus.com and stay connected with him and grow with him. I'm sorry, go ahead. Did you say something?
Nope. No. I'm sorry.
Perfect.
I did.
No, perfect. Sir, what is it that you see in the future? What is the plan for Hempfinity? Where do you see the company going? Are you planning to be, throughout the 48 continental United States, overseas? What's the plan? You planning to ship worldwide?
So we already ship worldwide. We have customers throughout Europe and Canada, and some in the Southern Caribbean. We would like for our brand to become a global brand, where every retail space that you go to has our products on the shelf. whether it's CBD, a retail store, or just a clothing store. Right
Clothing.
now, currently, our hemp right now is being used for very popular brands throughout the world, from Sri Lanka to California. Um, we have contracts with very large corporations to create fiber textiles for clothing. So
Wow.
we will see our products on the shelves, but just not under our brand.
That's incredible. You make clothing with your products. Wow. That's amazing. How long does it take
Yes,
to grow
we
the
grew up.
hemp?
Depends upon what particular strand or type of industrial hemp you're referring to. For CBD, anywhere between 90 to 100 days. For fiber production and herb production, anywhere from 120 to 130 days.
That's quick. That's quick. It doesn't take long to grow at all.
No, not at all.
So 120 days to when you can harvest it, and then it just another 120 days to grow a new batch of crop. Is there any
That is
technology
correct.
incorporated? Is there any
And
technology incorporated?
yes, very much so for indoor growing for CBD. We have very high level lights that allow the plant to stay at a certain state for a certain amount of time to get its optimum growth. And as far as harvesting, of course, requires a lot of heavy duty equipment.
Absolutely. Absolutely. What are ideal conditions, or what does the weather have to be in order to grow the hemp?
Non-wet conditions. Hemp does not like a lot of rain, a lot of water. So if you live in an area that it doesn't rain a lot, and you have good vital soil, you'll do very well. We currently grow in a region called 7B, and 7B we have late winters sometimes. Sometimes we have early summers or longer summers. So it just depends on your irrigation setups, being able to identify what the plant needs and being able to mitigate those things when they come up.
Powerful. Powerful, powerful, powerful. What can someone do to get in contact with you? How can my audience connect with you? How can we grow with you and learn more and stay tuned for more?
Yes, so if you visit our website at www.hempfinityus.com, we have information links there for our direct mail, which is info at connectgroupllc.com. That is our company email address. If you have questions, you can reach out to us there. Also, you can subscribe to our social media accounts. Our Instagram page is a day-to-day um, learning uh, learning platform where people can go on and see what we do each and every day. Instagram is Hempfinity US. If you're on Facebook, you can reach us at Facebook.com/Hempfinity. And if you would like to learn about our farm business, because the medicinal cannabis and fiber production is only this small of what we do. Um, our largest cultivars are organic produce, and that's also at Facebook.com/Brown Family Farms CFSA or www.brownfamilyfarmscsa.com.
Powerful, powerful, powerful. Give it up, y'all. Mr. Patrick Brown. Mr. Brown, I want to thank you, sir. Thank you for taking time out of your busy day to give back in this way. Thank you for taking time to educate us, educate me about hemp. You have changed my mindset around hemp. I grew up in the Caribbean, and so a lot of ganja was talked about, and just the stereotype of hemp and CBD was just scared into me. I was scared straight. But now that I know that it's actually a good thing and it's actually helping people, it's benefiting people and making lives better for us. Thank you for doing that. I want to say this to you publicly. Don't ever give up, sir. We need you.
Oh yeah, I'm never gonna give up.
Absolutely. Absolutely. I hope this message has served you guys. Thank you all for tuning into the Gentleman Style Podcast show. I hope this was helpful. And sir, can you give us that address one more time if we want to check out the retail side of your business? And the farm is by appointments only.
Yes. The website is www.hempfinityus.com.
And if we wanted to drive to the retail store, the address for that?
102 South Main Street, Warrenton, North Carolina, 27589.
Perfect. Thank you so much. Like I end every show, take care of your friends, take care of your family, and always take care of business. This is Marcus Norman of Gentleman Style Podcast Show and Mr. Patrick Brown, leader, innovator, and game changer of the hemp CBD cannabinoids industry. Signing off. Love you guys. Bye.